What's up, my family? How's it going? I know this looks different. It's just Corey with me this time. But we are doing a video for you guys real quick to explain two things. Mainly to explain to you the channel that Corey and I are starting called the Tabulous Township. Where it began, how we came up with it, and what we are expecting to get out of it. It's not like money or anything, but what we want to do with it and what we expect where to go. But first, before anything else, Corey, you want to say hi?
What's up, everybody? Hey, how's it going?
Yes, I know
I'm
he's a little
actually,
scuzzy. He's on his laptop, and it's not that
actually,
great.
believe it or not, my video actually looks clear on the recording.
Really? On my end,
Yeah,
I'm clear as hell, but you are scuzzy.
on my end, I'm clear and you're fuzzy.
That is so weird.
But yeah, so yeah, as Jim was saying, we're gonna put in a couple things here on this video.
Yeah.
One main thing that we're gonna do,
Actually, one thing real
um,
quick, guys. I apologize if I'm like sound like I'm out of it, little space or whatnot. I've actually had a long day at work. I spent the whole day outside, no shade, installing condensers non-stop for about 8.5, 9 hours. So I think I can miss up a little bit of heat exhaustion because I try to keep fluids in me, but I am dead. I mean, literally brain dead. You should have heard the phone call I got before the video. It wasn't coherent half the damn time. But then again, anything from me is not coherent. Period. Now, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you in. I just wanted to explain to people what's going with me, so they don't think I'm stupid or drunk or high or whatever.
yeah, but
But
yeah,
yeah,
one thing we're gonna do is me and Jim are gonna talk about what we're gonna do with our new channel we're gonna implement here on YouTube called a Tabulous Township. The other thing we're gonna talk about tonight is
first and foremost, you guys already seen
the
one?
the episode of Seriously Though that we keep doing as the one we recorded and one that's already been posted up on the channel. We strictly want to kind of talk about that one for a little bit before we get into our the description about our channel,
Yeah,
what we're going to be
I
doing.
feel like we need to explain some stuff and get some things off our chest kind of deal. Guys, I already, in the last episode of Seriously Though that just posted that you guys watched, we have four of these. And the reason why we do Seriously Though is because it gives us four or whoever wants to record with us a chance to talk about current events that's either important to them or that we believe is important to the world. Okay? And the topic we were talking about, which was only supposed to be for one episode, that expanded into four episodes, is kind of a sensitive, touchy one because it's a two-parter thing. One about the virus that now shall not be named, and all the stuff with Black Lives Matter and all this rioting and everything's going on. Now, when it comes to all this stuff, guys, it is literally just our opinion and what we think about it, nothing more. We're not trying to point fingers, nothing, guys. It's just what we feel it is, basically. It's all, And we did mention that throughout the multiple videos we did, that I'll put what I can in the description. Now, I am not a media sorcerer or anybody special. I did what I could find, and I'm going to try to put in all the videos. So far, the only information that I got that's really credible and actually sounds legit is all the information I got from Black Lives Matter, the website, and the organization that's working for it right now, trying to stop the riots and everything else, and try to get the actual information out, which is actually linked in the description in the first video that literally came out today, the day of we're recording this. And I cut Core out to say that. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. You nailed it right on that. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So
And
guys,
sorry, guys. And sorry if I actually sound like I'm kind of out of it. For
you're
about the
always out of
past.
it, Mister.
Shut the hell up. For about the past 4 hours, I've been fighting one of my bad migraines, so
Oh,
I'm kind
yeah.
of all
That one,
loopy
that
and
one, that one I'll let go. I won't make room for. No, everybody knows Corey by now from the channel. But what people don't really know is he actually suffers some like almost chronic, I mean, super hard migraines, and it literally paralyzes him half the time.
yeah, and I'm not afraid to put some of my personal business out there. I suffer from what they
I
call
do all the time.
chronic shelf migraines, and I also suffer from what's called photophobia, which means
Right.
I'm very sensitive to bright light and really loud sounds.
No, that's not what that's called. Actually, River has that as sensory processing disorder. It's where
Wow,
it's where your senses get overstimulated from sound, lights, or whatever, even touch. River has a hardcore. I mean, over like if anything over a certain decibel bugs the hell out of him. Like they got those stupid tests that only a certain amount of people can hear because it's at a certain frequency. Yeah, but every one of those tests bugs the hell out of him.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
even barely deal with
mine
nuts, so.
actually comes from my migraines. It's actually called photophobia. It is it's a sensory disorder that comes with my migraines.
Okay, maybe
That
that's the term they
actually,
call for that. I didn't know about that.
yeah, that actually causes me to be very sensitive to bright light and to really loud sounds. And even if I don't have a migraine, for say like if it's really bright outside, like really sunny, and I walk out without any kind of darkened, like sunglasses or whatnot, it'll immediately trigger a migraine. Like, I mean, now.
You know, the funny thing is you brought that up. Actually, it's funny because I actually have a condition too that it impedes me a lot. And it's horrible. And a lot of people actually know it by its original name, but that disorder is called I'm stupid. No, hold on. Yeah, hon. He said Vaselinine's okay, but he preferred like some kind of lotion. Okay, if they told you to do it, then that's what you recommend to do then, hon. Now,
He
hey,
puts
hon. This is so being cut out of the video. No, for her, because of her hair, just put a little bit of Vaseline and leave it open. Oh, then you're at the. Oh fuck.
put some gauze on it or something, then see if you can
Hold
put
on,
like a
I'll be
wrapper.
right back. What? I don't know jack shit about this stuff, but they keep asking me like I know. Alright, so, where were we?
We're getting ready to talk about the episode of Seriously Though.
Oh yeah, I don't know if, let's see. What did we say in that episode, pretty much, the first one?
It was practically the Black Lives Matter and
Yeah, but I can't bring up what points. Oh yeah, we're talking about the stimulus check and all that stuff like that because of the virus that shall not be named. Which, by the way, that's what we call it, guys, because you're not allowed to say COVID-19 or the C word too many times on YouTube because the algorithm will just remove it. So we've resorted to that. Name calling, basically. But, yeah, so guys, this is just us reviewing. We are actually just made a video of us talking because, one, we hope it gives you guys an insight on what's going on, and two, I'm hoping some of you guys out there might go, oh, no, sorry to correct you, and give us the correct information in the comments or where to find it. Plus, we hope you enjoy it because we did a little goof off in between. So, but you know what? Actually, we pretty much said what we could say about the, seriously though videos are coming out right now. So let's go ahead and, speaking of videos, jump into the new channel what we're doing.
Roger that. Okay, guys, so Jim and I have decided that me and him alone are going to create our own YouTube channel called Tabulous Township. We're taking his Tabulous Gaming and then putting a twist on it with me. And then what we're going to do is it may be about gaming, it may be about other things.
It's a variety channel.
Right, it's gonna be a big variety channel.
Yeah, we want to keep it to one episode a week because that gives us time to actually think about and figure out what content we want for each video. So one week it'll be a gaming thing. The other week it could be us talking about cars, computers, what current event stuff is, or us being stupid and trying challenges out on each other, like a lot of YouTubers do. But to give you guys a little backstory on how we came up with the title, A Tabulous Township is, of course, Tabulous is part of Tabulous Gaming, my main channel, where I combine my last name, Tabor, with the word Fabulous, okay? Now, Corey, on the other hand, the reason we're using Township is anytime I send Corey a piece of mail, package, letter, whatever it is, I come up with a new last name for him. Like his real name is I don't know if I want to say on the air, but it is Township, and not Township. Ah, dang it.
No, my real last name is Townsend.
Thank you, but it's spelled like Townsend. And every time I send it out, I change his last name around and make fun of it. Like literally the first time I did it is called Townsend. And then it went like Town of the Dead or stuff like that. And then it went then somehow it merged into
Township,
Yeah,
Townshed.
I turned it into sugar.
That's the last
Yep.
one. We're talking about period. So we ended going with township because a type of township sounds like a pretty cool place to live, kind of deal. You know what I mean? Just somebody can spell fabulous. That's
Which
all.
we know is you.
Yep, definitely. I mean, we know that for a fact. But so we're gonna actually think about. It gives us time to actually sit down and think of content, and we're gonna, this also gives us a chance to where Corey can download his editing software and he can learn how to edit and help out with the videos, so it's not just me editing. Because my editing skills pretty much just plateau at I can cut a video. Sound
Right.
effects and screen and video effects are a little different for me. I mean, I tried, and in one or two cases, it actually came out pretty dang cool. Where it looked believable and everything. Other cases, it downright flopped. So, so that's why we're calling it a Tabulous Township, because one thing is both of our things from us with the names and stuff like that combined into one. But we are a variety channel, and we're still trying to think of what the first episode's going to be. But no,
Yeah, we've been trying to think what we're gonna do for our first episode, and we still haven't come up with an idea yet.
yeah. Although I think we might have come up with an actual intro. So, I mean, Corey, when are you going on vacation or on the trip?
I'm going up here in it's gonna be here in about 16 days.
16 years. I can't count that high. If it goes past 10 on my hands, dude, I'm screwed.
So I've implemented, or I haven't implemented it yet, but I've actually kind of given up an idea of an intro for both, for our channel.
Now, mind you guys, I'm letting him do full reign with this, so he's gonna be the creative mind behind it. I was the creative mind behind all the other intros on my channel. But on this channel, I want him to take the reins because I want him to actually develop a, I guess, YouTube persona or an idea of how it's going to work. So.
So the idea that I came up with is, since Jim lives out practically in the desert, there's a lot of gravel roads, a lot of dusty roads and stuff out there, which is kind of a cool idea. So I was like, well, hey, I can find a gravel road sometime, maybe if, down where I live, or maybe if in my hometown where I'm from, to where we take his truck and we take my truck, come down a gravel road, and we turn and we meet each other, like side by side, and then the dust comes forward past our vehicles, and then in that midst of that is when the dust comes forward, our YouTube channel will pop out of the dust.
Yeah, as the dust settles, you'll see a Tabulous Township pop up. Now, because we live in two different states, me in Utah and him in Bumfuck, wherever he's at. But, oh shit, I forgot the state you live in. I'm a dumbass.
I'm in the Midwest.
So, yeah, whatever. Explain to me where you live, because honestly, I'm brain dead.
I live in north central Kentucky.
Oh, you. How did I forget Kentucky?
I don't know. I've lived here for, off and on for 8 years. Yeah, fucking
And
honky.
the funny thing is, I've known you pretty much the whole time you lived there, too.
Exactly.
But, it's kind of, so with us living in two different states, literally in two different time zones, ow, sorry, I dropped something, in two different time zones, it's actually going to be kind of hard to implement the same idea for both vehicles, where we're coming down the road, and then we literally turn to avoid each other, and screech to a halt, allowing the dust to come forward, to overcome the car, and then as it settles, our title comes up. So what I think we're gonna settle with is, granted I have more dirt roads than he does, and it's closer. When he's on his trip, he's going to take his big truck that he has, and he's going to go do multiple shots and try to get it taken with his truck. And then I'm going to go from there, and I'm going to go into editing and create the intro myself with the footage he took. I really don't think we're using my truck, even though I really love to have my horny truck in the doing it. It's just would be too difficult with two different sceneries trying to get them to one to make it actually look like we're on the same road. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and and I would love to implement both. Both vehicles. It'd be a cool thing because then we have your horny truck, and then we've got my beefy truck, so it turns into a horny beef.
Yep.
But
we actually came up with the idea originally that maybe the two trucks can collide and mix into one, but that would just be way too much for me to handle because I know I'm too damn stupid to figure it out, even in Adobe Premiere Pro, whatever it is.
so yeah, when I go up, I'm actually heading up to go see my niece and nephew for their birthday here in a couple weeks.
Aw.
So when I go up there, after I get done with going to their party, I'm going to head back to my hometown, and I'm going to go out and hit a couple of the dirt roads. Hopefully they're dry enough, especially with all the rain we've been getting in the Midwest. Hopefully they're dry enough I can get a couple shots, maybe like 6 or 7 shots just to see which one I like better, and then hopefully after that we can get the idea implemented to where we can actually get the intro to pop up. That'd be kind of cool. And I mean, my truck doesn't look the best in the world. It's been hit by my old neighbor, which we won't go into that damn story. But as long as I can get a good shot of at least where you can't see the damage on one side, which it's practically covered anyway. But I'm going to try and get a shot from each way, this way and this way, and see which one, or maybe even both, and implement them both at the same time to come up and just.
Yeah, it'd be much easier to do with one vehicle. But yeah, I'm actually, if we can do both, I'm going to give it a shot. But we'll take multiple videos still of just a single truck and go from there too. Now here's the funny thing is, Corey's going to do this on the time since he actually has DI in his head. And like I said, he's taking full reign on this. I'm going to let him go, see what he has up here and see how it works. You know what I mean? But
and I also thought about doing something else. And I don't have a GoPro, which is going to make this kind of 10 times fucking harder.
You can't count that, man. I'm sorry.
Which I might be able to pick up a GoPro for like $35-$40 anyway. So, but I'm gonna price them out this weekend because I get paid tonight anyway. So I'm gonna go price them out this weekend and see what who has them in stock and who doesn't, and see which one I can get fast. And
if you want to do that route and you want to see some money, honestly, I recommend going out and just buying a used GoPro 4, black edition or the silver edition. I think it's like the GoPro Hero 4, silver or black edition, one of those two, because that's what I used for when I did the records reviews, and it actually works really well because it does 720, 1080p, 4K, and all the resolutions between. And you get to choose which one you want and play with it and see what you like for lower price than the 8 right now. But granted, it doesn't have all those bells and whistles that the new ones do have, but it will get you by guaranteed with really good quality to start. You know what I mean? But what was the idea? What was the idea you were thinking about using a GoPro for?
Using the GoPro because they can set up either on a on like the swivel stands, or they can set up on a tripod themselves, and see if I can maybe get a magnetic mount for like the front of my truck.
Oh yeah, and go from that way.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea. I actually did that because I found a whole accessory kit for everything you need for a GoPro. Ooh, excuse me. They had like almost 50 pieces in it on Wish for like $20. And boy, did I tell you what, a lot of those pieces came in real handy. Like it came with a magnetic stand or a mount that you put anywhere on your truck. And I tried that a couple times while I was thinking about doing the intro and stuff like that for Let's Take a Drive.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you right now, it's a pain in the ass to figure out.
Yeah, I thought about. I'm actually looking at some GoPros now, and a lot of them are like 100+ miles away. So I might just go to the store and buy a brand new one just to make sure it works properly.
That, or you can actually, believe it or not, Amazon sells what they call renewed, which is basically just
remanufactured.
Yeah, or what's it called the other. It's not remanufactured. Maybe that is it. No, but this is something else. Refurbished. That's what it is. Refurbished. Basically still they made the outside looks like it's might have a scratch or two on it, but the internals is basically brand new. And I like the renewed products they have because they got a guarantee on all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Guys,
Actually, I just
so
actually.
distracted with the GoPro. He's making me think it's that, but it's actually porno.
Yeah, because you would know.
Well, I've seen your screen many times. Oh,
Oh, that's
porno.
that's just all the accessories. Well, that's not bad for all the accessories it comes, but it doesn't actually have the GoPro. It's $25 on Amazon for all the accessories, but the only thing it does not have is the camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of camera and everything, there's another thing about the seriously those segments and the other stuff like that. Those videos, including this video I'm recording right now, is actually during the time that I actually record Let's Take Late Night with Jim Willett. And what that means is these videos are not actually implemented really for anybody under the age of 18, really. Because there is going to be cursing, there is, some immature content that no one under the age of 18 should even hear or see. What I want from it is, unlike my gaming channel, which originally was a toy review channel, this one here, I'm actually working with somebody else who actually wants to do it with me and actually can bounce ideas off of. That's why we're only doing one episode a week, is because it gives us time to think of what we want to do for that week, time to record it, and time to edit it before we have to get it up, you know what I mean?
And who knows, we also might come up with an idea to maybe like 1 week we might come up with like like some sort of like specialized repair video or something. I mean, we don't know exactly what we're going to come up with. I know that I was going to implement my single YouTube channel that I have, which I haven't used in 6 years now, 7 years even maybe. I started out recording on an old phone of mine that I had, and I actually recorded one of my buddies at nighttime taking tongue and groove wood planks for flooring, and he was out busting them over his head.
Yeah, I don't think we go that far, but I wouldn't mind going, I wouldn't mind going challenges either. Like 1 week, whatever. Like, so it's gonna be a variety channel. Like, I see people do challenges, with this whole quarantine thing going on. Like, hey, who can break the most watermelon between our thighs, or who can actually get the highest count on a certain click test thing or whatever, or hey, welcome to our show. This week we're gonna actually show you how to replace a catalytic converter, blah blah blah, on a Ford Expedition or something like that. It's gonna be a variety channel. It's going to have gaming, it's going to have tutorials, it's going to have, a lot of stupidity.
Because that's the truth.
Yeah, because that's like, seriously though, I created that segment because we can talk about real topics while being our goof-off selves with each other. But we still are able to touch on the major topics we want to do with, And that's going to be implemented over to the new channel with Corey. But this one here, like I said, it's going to be able to be better planned out, I hope, really. But then again,
and kind of on a cool side note here real quick, and I won't do the shout out on here, I'm actually going to do it on my channel so that I can give it to him. One of the YouTube channels that I follow, I actually bought one of their merchandise, and they said it wasn't supposed to be in until like Saturday or even next Monday, but it came in today.
No, go ahead and say what channel it's from, at least, and when
Okay.
it is.
So, I follow a channel on YouTube called Spencer's Lawn Care. It is Sean and Savannah. Savannah actually has a name called Trimmer Queen, aka TQ. That's what they know her as. I follow them. I follow them on Instagram. Follow them on YouTube. I also like their channel on Facebook. They actually sell merchandise, hats, wristbands, lanyards, and T-shirts. Their T-shirts are black and green, and it says "Keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money." Then that's their motto at the end of their videos. They always say, "Well, hope you like the video," and as always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. And then Sean will go, "Peace," and then TQ will go, "TQ out," and that'll be the end of their that'll be the end of their video. As all every video they do. They actually do a video practically every day. I don't think they've done one today, which is actually kind of shocking, unless Sean hasn't got it fully edited yet.
A lot of editing. You have to make sure you dedicate yourself to it before you do
Yeah, and I guess Sean's been doing it for like 7 or 8 years now, if not longer. And he started out small, a little rider mower and a little push mower and like a little basic little weed eater. And he is now where he's gotten the bigger zero turns. He's gotten 3 of them now. He's got the real nice still weed eaters and the backpack blowers and stuff like that. Well, I started watching him on YouTube, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool because he shows, they actually show what kind of ideas you can do to make, if you do lawn care. Like I do, like sometimes I'll do like 4 yards a week. Sometimes in the summertime, people call and be like, hey, can you come mow my yard because I'm too busy or my mower's down or whatever. So I'll take my equipment, I'll go over and I'll mow their yard for them. Well, ever since I actually started watching their YouTube channel, I've actually implemented their ideas into my lawn care that I do. And believe it or not, it actually makes the yards look 10 times better than you would with just going around and just, doing a basic mow and a basic weed eat.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I bought their T-shirt the other day, and it actually came in, and it does say "Keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money." It's kind of hard to see it in the plastic. Let's see if I can take it out real quick.
No, and so that's actually a cool thing to, I guess, wait for you guys to check out the channel, good deal. And speaking of checking out the channel, for all you guys who are watching my channel and not subscribed, why not subscribe? Just look below, it's the little subscribe. If it's red, it means you're not subscribed. Click it, let it become white. And then while you're at it, hit the little bell icon so you get notified every time I put up one of my film videos.
Yeah, and here's their motto. I can't really fucking see how good it is on the camera, but
That's alright.
yeah. So that's their motto. That's what they do. Of course, I'm gonna fold the shirt wrong, like I always do.
Now you're giving that to somebody. Who's that?
This is actually gonna be my shirt. I don't know if I'll ever wear it. Because I really don't want to like get it all dirty and destroy it and shit like that. If I do, I'll wear it out like, when I'm not doing anything. Because I actually have shirts that I actually work in.
Well, that's why they sell those shirts, so it promotes their channel. They expect you to wear it in public.
Well, I've actually got to do a recording tonight because I promised Sean, because he messaged me and he asked me to do I told him I'd do a shout out video, and I promised him I'd do it when I got my shirt. I'm actually going to do my shout out video tonight, upload it on my YouTube, and then I'm going to send him the link so that he can have it.
You pretty much just did another shout out for him on my channel now.
Fair enough.
You might want to go say hey and give him both locations in so he can see it in both locations. Granted,
fair enough.
By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be already a couple days after you put yours up, I guess. So it won't be the same time.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, so that's just kind of something that I did. I also did it with another channel that I follow. I actually bought one of his decal stickers, put it on my truck. He's kind of a goofy guy. He's actually from Canada, and he actually lives in Alberta, Canada. He's actually kind of a goofy guy. And he swears a lot in his videos, so they're definitely 18 plus. But I won't go into that one because I can't really show because I'm on my computer and I'm not on my phone. So
yeah, I already think plugging one YouTube channel on here is already not good enough.
Yeah, right. But yeah, definitely. As Jim was saying, we're gonna do it's just gonna be a random channel. It's gonna be different ideas from one week to the other. Probably gonna be more gaming probably than the rest, but it's what we do.
Now,
our weekends are full of gaming at night. We stay on. Jim will stay on till like midnight, 1 o'clock his time. I'll stay on till 3, 4 o'clock my time.
Well, the problem is my only time I get recorded is on weekends. Now, the one thing I will say, which I probably think I've made up my mind it's going to happen on our new channel is, Corey and I have been playing the game A Journey to the Savage Planet. I have one more episode going up on my channel. Well, all I'm going to do is we're going to finish out the game on our new channel. You won't see it here. If you want to see how it ends and how bad Corey and I suck at the game still, you're going to have to hop over to our new channel when it comes out and watching them there. But yeah, it's going to be a mix of everything, so video games, whatever. There's also going to be elements like this where we're talking to each other in a video chat. By the way, it's not going to be Discord because Discord's kind of really sketchy on a lot of their computers and everything, so they have to use phones. And I don't know why, but when you use a phone and try to talk to somebody on the computer, it doesn't make a very good connection. I don't know why. So we'll probably be doing it on FaceTime or Google Hangouts or something like that. But it'll be variety. We just want to give you guys a little bit of information on what it's going to be, to keep an eye out. It's not going to be coming around next week or whatever. It's going to take about a couple weeks for us to get everything up and going. But it will be out shortly, guys. It won't take that long.
Well, and the cool thing is that my Discord and your Discord seem to work fine with each other. It's when we get, it's when we do our group, that it messes up. Like if it's just me and you, we don't actually seem to have that much of a terrible problem with it.
Well, no, and that's the reason why I figured we started channel together, because we know each other longer and stuff like that. Plus, me and you have more of the same interests.
Right.
At heart, like when it comes to certain things, and me and you really don't get angry at video games that easily, or it doesn't, or we don't act on it where we're literally hating somebody else for a day or two in the group. And we're not saying we don't want to hang with Adrian or Jacob or anything. It's just this is an idea that Corey and I had since we first met when back when I used to vape and everything. We met in the vaping group on Facebook, and we actually started our own group, our own page, all that stuff on Facebook. And then it kind of went away when I kind of got out of the vaping thing and all that stuff. So this gives us a chance to actually continue on what we kind of started back then, but we have a more fast, I guess, opportunity of different things to do now, because that was just primarily dealing with vaping and stuff like that. And yeah, we could do it on the channel, but we just didn't want to do just that. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and like as Jim said, he's quit on the vaping side. Of course, I'm still on it. I'm not going to show you. It's I'm covering name brand and everything. I'm not going to give you guys. I'm not going to promote or nothing like that. But I still got mine, and I've got 1, 2, 3 other mods up here with tanks on them. That one that Jim gave me. Actually 3 that Jim gave me because of 2. Because I got his, and then the one prior to this one he sent me, the other one that he gave me, which is my red and black one, you know what I'm talking about. So and I've got that one, and
now,
so,
mods, actually, I will say, were custom mods that I built. I used to do that for a while. I made custom mods out of just about anything, and people actually went wild all over it.
Yeah, and that's like, one of them he actually did, I actually bought a regular Nintendo controller, I cut the wire off, and he actually made a custom mod for me. I still have it. We still got to do some tweaking on it to make sure it works properly.
Unfortunately, it got damaged in shipping. Apparently, the post office did not like his package and looked like they played kickball with it. But then I made another mod, which apparently I misjudged the MOSFET on it when I made it, and it fried after the first hit he took. He had a really good hit in it. But
you know what? I tried to use that like 2 weeks ago,
and it still does the same thing now. Like I said, I think we blew the MOSFET on it, dude.
Yeah, because I got like a 2-second hit and it died. I was like, well, okay, all right, fine.
It was actually an arcade that actually still played the arcade, but it also was a mod where he can vape on while he's playing it. It was pretty cool. But
yeah, the game still worked. I actually put fresh batteries in it. The game still worked. But unfortunately, the mod part.
Yeah, well, it's like that's at the time right before I quit. So I did this before I got out of making the mods. I wanted them one last couple of hoorahs with some good mods. Well, to save money, I ordered them off AliExpress, whatever Chinese this site was. And even though it said it was the same kind that I used to use my other mods, they're cheaper quality, and they just fried. Every single one of them. So he's not the only one that got fried on. All the other 2 mods I made were for me, and literally after like the second hit. So I'm like, well, dang it. And when he came with saying, hey, it don't work anymore, I'm like, let me guess, did it just work for a little bit and then quit? Yeah, how'd you know? Mine too did it as well, dang it. All because I want to be cheap and frugal, you know what I mean? But hey,
yep, absolutely.
I still can fix it, and I still got quality parts for it if I need to, but it's on him to send it. So,
That's true.
I think Corey and I are going to end it here, because I think the episode so far, with the 2 videos that's been recorded, has gone on for about 45 minutes. In fact,
Close to.
let me see something here. I might lose audio from it. Hold on. It's still picking me up, so I think we're good. Let me see.
Yep.
There it goes. Let me see something here. Yeah, the other episode we recorded, video we recorded, which I had to stop and take care of a couple things. It was itself about 12 minutes long. This one here, about being almost 30 minutes now. Yeah, about a 45-minute video already, which I might have to heavily edit just to get it up. But no, I wanted to explain a couple things. First off, just explaining what's going to happen in the next 3 episodes of Seriously Though. Like I said, the episode, we got into discussion while we randomly goofed up as well. First episode ended up being about almost 50 minutes long, and I'm like, well, I'll make this a 2-parter, which then became a 3-parter, and then became a 4-parter. Each one about 40 to 45 minutes long. So I'm like, well, we got 4 episodes to put up, and they're all on current things such as the virus, the riots, and all that, and then some other stuff that came up like the stimulus checks and everything else. We did go some depth details on it, but once again, guys, it is just our opinions and nothing more than that, and we will try to get the correct information, where we got it from and everything, and put it in the link for you guys so you know what's going on. But maybe I can actually solicit Corey to help me look up the information as well, and so I can get him up there faster for you guys.
Yeah, I can do that.
That being said, I actually appreciate you guys watching the channel, and I hope that when Corey and I start our channel, you will go over there and show the same amount of love you guys show me right now. Even though there's not that many of you, I found out more of my viewers, my watch hours and everything, come from people who are not subscribed. Like, literally. And I'm like, why? Well, if you're here watching, why not just hit the subscribe button? I mean, what's gonna hurt, It's not like you're gonna cap out how many, times you can subscribe to. Just go ahead, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell icon, hit the like button, and leave us a comment. I don't care if it's bad or good, it's a comment. It shows you're interested in it, you're invested, and you put your opinion out there for us to listen to, Now, Corey,
Absolutely.
you want to take us out on this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
For
Guys,
for anybody who don't know out there, I do have a sign off that I like to say, because I'm kind of a dumb copycat, I guess. I don't know. I don't look like the guy. The guy's stronger and better and much cooler than I am. I'm like the wimpy, old, grumpy version of Dom. So, okay, take us out here, man.
Alright guys, well again, we hope you liked the video. Hope we get you to subscribe, hit that like button, also hit that bell, that notification bell down there underneath. Leave us some comments if you want, give us some ideas for the channel. Maybe we can implement those. Again, it's going to be a 1 video a week kind of thing, so we can implement the ideas and see what we're going to go from there.
Not just push content as fast as we can. I don't want to do that.
Right. We're just going to try and get them as best as we can when we can get them up, see what ideas we can come up with those ideas. So feel free to leave them in the comments down below, right down there. So again, guys, we want to thank you for joining us today. And as always, guys, welcome to the family.